What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? YouTube. It's your boy Aristotle, already raw, full throttle. We live, back with another episode. All right, y'all know what time it is. Tell me where you from. Everybody tap in. Tell me where you from. All right, and then we're gonna get this thing popping. Let's see where everybody from. Let's read these comments. We already got them coming in. Valdosta, Georgia. We got Boston. We got Houston. We got Richmond, Baltimore, San Diego, Greensboro, North Carolina. We tapped in from around the globe. Key West, Florida, Toronto, Canada, Virginia, New Jersey. Everybody tapping in. Boston, DeVille, Los Angeles, Charleston, South Carolina, Buffalo, Australia. What's up, mate? So y'all know what time it is. It's your boy Aristotle, R with the Raw Full Throttle. We're going to get into the stock Sundays. We're going to talk about my favorite stocks this week, a recap of last week, what data to look forward to, earnings, all of that. Right now, I am on IG Live and I'm on YouTube Live. So every time I do Stock Sundays, you'll see me holding this phone because I'm on IG Live, you know, showing them this viewpoint behind the scenes. And if you're on YouTube Live, you're watching it from there. So right now, we got about 300 viewers on IG Live. We got about 500 viewers on YouTube Live. So let's get it, folks. And I see y'all tapping in from around the world. So first thing first is we're going to get into our watch list. But before we do that, let's talk about what to look forward to and what happened last week. So last week, a modest retreat. All right. Upside job surprise. So we're creating more jobs. And that's the best thing. And then we have CPI ahead. All right. So we got CPI ahead. Volatility. So it's been very volatile. And when things are volatile, usually energy and this is a thing that I want to keep you guys ahead of. Whenever you see the market start to top out like this, you're going to see things like gold. So if we do GLD, you're going to see things like gold go. Whenever volatility is at its peak, you're going to see things like gold take off. You're going to see things like silver take off. See that? You're going to see things like energy take off. What is it? Let's just say ExxonMobil. That's one of the biggest energy leaders. You're going to see things like ExxonMobil, energy leaders take off. So whenever you see the market start to kind of top off, it's important to go look at other sectors like commodities, gold, silver. So volatility picked up. Let's talk about what to expect on the week ahead. So my birthday is on the 12th and I was born on a Friday, April 12th, 1996. So this is dope that I'm, you know, recircling back to a Friday. So this is dope. This must be my year. No major reports Monday, no major reports Tuesday. Then we have CPI Wednesday, which should be a very volatile day. And that's consumer price index, pretty much talking about the inflation rates. And that's been very popular lately. And then that should pretty much be it. So Wednesday is CPI. And then we're good Monday, Tuesday. All right. And we'll go over that. I heard a lot of people saying they're in Solana and things like that. I still got a position in Solana. So that's pretty much it. Let's look at some earnings real quick. We have no earnings. So Monday, whatever this is, Tilray, Delta, my favorite airline, and pretty much some banks on Friday. JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, BlackRock, things like that. And then that's pretty much it for what to expect for next week. Now we can get into the watch list. SPY. Let's zoom in a little bit so I can really show you guys what's going on. So SPY has a bearish engulfing at the top right here. And the reason why I'm showing this is because last time it bearish engulfed 2 days, right? So I remember specifically this happened again the last time the market kind of topped out right there. Boom. See, you see that where I put that arrow? So this is a bearish engulfing. It engulfed all the previous days, right? So 1, 2, 3, about the last 3 days. So the last time this happened, we had a crazy gap down and then a continuation. So that's something I'm looking at right now is, okay, we got this bad boy once again. We have a bearish engulfing where this big candle engulfed the previous 2 days. And we did have and it's the same thing. It rose up the following days, but this thing could still tank below here. So pay attention to that. Even though we rose up here, this thing could still tank under here. All right, so that's something I want everybody to pay attention to. And remember, we had this a long time ago, this same setup where we had a bearish engulfing. It rose up a little bit, acted like it was going to keep going, and then tanked. And the entry is always below here. So this is going to be the entry. So basically, we're waiting on SPY to fall below here. Until then, you know, I guess you can day trade, but this is called a choppy range. Whenever it's ranging within a rectangle, like so, whenever it's like going nowhere, see that? It's going nowhere right now. The market is going nowhere. It just keeps ranging right now. We're range bound, but we're still going up, but ranging in the process. So that's something that I'm paying attention to right now. We are in day trading conditions. And remember, folks, for everybody who's investing, always remember that no matter what, you're never going to get every day is going to be sunshine and rainbows. The market is about catching what you can get and capitalizing on that situation. Like last week, I didn't capitalize on much, but I was able to catch a good trade called Chewy. Correct? So you're not always going to catch everything. So that's something I want you guys to know. Let me drink some water real quick. So as long as you guys get that understood, also put a me if you're learning a lot on Stock Sundays. I want to see who's learning. And also remember this, folks, you're never going to win all of your trades. I don't care how long you trade. I don't care how long you've been doing this. They're called high probability setups for a reason. While I wait on the me's, I'm going to be giving you guys some advice. So we got a lot of me's coming up here. That's dope. All right, here we go. We got me. Okay, I see y'all. Me. Lots of me's. Okay. Me for sure. We got George. We got Devontae, Roadrunner, Affordable Pause, Yasmin, Bailey Davis, Walker, Wealth. I love it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. Everybody who's tapped in right now, thank you guys so much as I teach you guys this market. And remember this too, folks. So here's some principles I do want to teach while we're here real quick. First of all, you're never supposed to buy high. So for everybody asking, is it too late for me to get into the stock market? In my opinion, yes, it is too late for crypto and the stock market. You never want to buy high. You always want to buy low. So if you didn't catch this dip, it's too late. If you didn't catch this dip, it's too late. These little markers I got right here, if you didn't get in one of these, it is too late, folks. You have to wait on one of these to happen again. So until you get one of these little pullbacks, one of these little smiley faces looking thing, you know, till we get us a little dip, it is too late. Now, if the market just dips a little bit and catches a pullback and you guys ask me, Aristotle, should I get in? Then I'll be like, hey, at least it's a dip. But right now, it is not a good time to invest long term. Is it a great time to start trading? Of course, you can walk in and start trading at any time. It is never too late to trade options in the stock market. That is the beauty of why we do this, because it's all year round. You could do it all the time, but it is definitely too late to start investing long term too much. like, I get it. Tesla is down, Apple is down. Like, if you were to build a position, I would say Apple or Tesla, because Tesla is close to lows here. Tesla is still close to last low. My position was this box right here, so we're gonna start getting into some trades that I see. I'm waiting on Tesla to kind of fill this gap here and come down to this support. It would be lovely if I can catch Tesla in the 150s. So that's my goal. And Tesla has earnings Tuesday, April 23rd. So it's pretty soon, pretty much. So Tesla, I need a drop. Whenever I draw a box, those are usually my buy areas. In the 150s, I like Tesla. And if it comes down more, cool. And for all of you like, well, Tesla is in trouble. Let's go look. Because I love this when people say stuff like this. Tesla is in trouble because a podcast said it, right? Cool. So does this look like trouble to you? Year-over-year growth. 2020, this is the annual balance sheet. So don't look at podcasts. Go look at the shit yourself. I'm not the one to be telling you some stuff without research and without proof and just spewing news articles. This is what I'm showing you. I'm showing you this is Tesla's balance sheet. Numbers don't lie. 2020, 2021, 2023, right? This is TTM, trailing 12 months. All numbers are in the thousands. So that means you got to add 3 zeros to every number you see, correct? So this is the net profit. Tesla is up year-over-year growth. So it is important to go check people's balance sheet, whether you own a business or not. Even you have a balance sheet. Your tax returns show year-over-year growth or year-over-year slump, right? So Tesla, year-over-year growth, that's a good sign. Quarterly, their earnings are almost quarter-over-quarter growth. Almost, but they caught back up with this one. This was their last quarter, so we got to see what they do. Lots of cyber trucks are on the road, so it looks like they're slowing down in fast growth, but they're still doing good in my opinion, and not worth saying this stock is just going to die forever. If you're looking at the balance sheet, it shows dip buying stats. Just showing you guys, hey, you can take it or leave it. We looked at the quarter over quarter, we looked at the year over year. Correct? This shows dip buying trend. And that's just the net profit. We haven't even got into cash flow. Of course, Tesla got to be cash flow positive. We can go and look at the cash flow. We already know what they got. 4.3 billion in free cash flow. So cash flow shows that you have money to invest. You see that? Investing cash flow, financing cash flow. Right, so free cash flow after all money hasn't been invested and everything. So they have 4.3 billion to invest and make a comeback. So that's another thing you got to look at too. Do they even have money? Amazon looking like they're topping out. Me personally, I want Tesla to come lower, and that's me personally in the 150s, high 140s ish for a dip buy. 146 should be like the ultimate dip buy, but scaling in the 150s. Apple is another one that I like, which is in my box range, but I want it to come down possibly to about 166, 167-ish. Me personally, I would love that. 168 bounce, that's what I said. So yeah, like basically in the 168s, 166 area, this whole box. This is where I want to buy the dip on Apple. And if it sinks lower than this, I'll scale in some more. But yes, this is where I want to buy Apple. Now, stocks like Meta and all of these, remember, it is too late to get in stocks like this. For everybody asking, is it too late? Where did Aristotle get in? This green line you see at the 96 mark. So I'm lit. Even NVIDIA, I got in at this green line at 117. I got in at 117. This thing is at 880. I'm lit. AMD looks actually like a break and retest. So we have a breakdown candle here. As you can see, we have a breakdown candle here. And then we have a retest of the breakdown. So this could go lower. In my honest opinion, I wouldn't be surprised. if this thing rejected here and kept going lower. So that's something I want to watch for too, AMD puts. I'm watching for I'm pretty much thinking everything will go lower. Why do I think so? Because the indication is SPY has a bearish engulfing pattern. So for you guys who want to know what that is, we can show you. All right, so this is a bearish engulfing pattern where the red candle is bigger than the green candle and it's eating up the trend. As you can see, we have a bullish trend and then we have a bearish engulfing here where the body of the candle eats the body of the, so basically today eats up yesterday. So today ate up yesterday, as you can see. So SPY has this bearish engulfing, which and it has a triple top nearly. We can go to the 4-hour chart. We have a triple top. So yeah, nearly a triple top here too. So that's another thing. Now granted, if this thing keeps going, would we be surprised? Of course not. But based on technicals, it looks like we're slowing down. We shall see. If not, we'll day trade, you know, hey. But let's go over some stocks that I really, really like. Let's get into my favorite picks. McDonald's. McDonald's would probably be my #1 pick right now. And I was charting the shit out of this. So for one, we have a pullback to the, I drew the fib here. I'll draw it again. So I took the fib from this low to this high, and we're near the golden pocket. Well, we're past that part. Yeah, we're near the golden pocket. So that's first and foremost. We're in a great buy area, oversold on the RSI. I would say McDonald's would possibly be my favorite dip buy right now. I want it to come down just a tad bit lower. And it's on this nice trend line too. So not only is McDonald's also, let me delete all these damn things. Let me see. So let's do that again so it can look clean. So we draw this trend line from here to here. I need McDonald's to come a little lower. Now I gotta go look at McDonald's balance sheet, of course, but we can go look at that right now. McDonald's. I don't eat this shit, but I know some of you guys are kind of still, you know, grinding, so you still gotta eat this. Now, if I do go eat it, it's fries and cookie. I'm not finna eat a burger. I can't stomach a McDonald's burger. Year-over-year growth. Year-over-year growth. All right, so that's a good sign. Year-over-year growth. Holy crap. And you guys are, damn, like you guys are eating this shit still. Okay, cool. All right. I'm thinking like, who the hell is eating this? You guys are eating this shit. Okay, cool. All right. Quarter-over-quarter growth too. Well, almost. All right. Okay. Now, I do know McDonald's raised their prices of all their shit. So that had a lot to do with why they grew. Yeah, that had a lot to do with why they grew too recently. They raised the prices and it actually rose their numbers. So this trend is just completely going up. So they aren't a company that's falling off. All right. You guys are laughing at me, huh? Right. I know, man. I'm surprised. Like, I didn't know you guys were eating this shit. Like, to make it grow still, I'm thinking like, man, this shit about to fall off. Nah, you guys holding this shit afloat. Goddamn, yeah, I'm glad that's funny. But it's not going to be funny when you guys got all this embalming fluid in your damn system. You get what I'm saying? Because that's all they putting in that shit. I used to work at McDonald's. And I'm letting you know they got nothing but embalming fluid in that shit. All right? But keep eating it, folks. I know we don't give a damn YOLO, but hey. Keep eating it. So, yeah, let's get back to the principle. Well, regardless of anything, you guys are eating this shit. So let's buy it. If McDonald's come down just a tad bit lower, just a tad bit lower, maybe to 163-ish. I would actually take the dip buy if it could come lower just a tad bit. It looks good now, but I would love just one more tank. One more, and then we're good. We can buy this dip in this little area right here. It's kind of, remember folks, you can only average in. So here's my area to buy McDonald's. If it could come to this trend line-ish, it's kind of ready now. Yeah, it's about ready. Well, just a tad bit, maybe the 164. If it can get to 164, that would be golden. McDonald's 164 bounce. That would be dope. I mean, 264, my fault. 264 bounce. McDonald's 264. What was my next one? GM. GM looks good too. Now, granted, these aren't as high probability as you know, as the previous ones, as buying the dip, but GM did break and retest this resistance. So GM broke and retested this resistance here. So I'm looking at that one too. Could it be time for a bullish trend again? It's been a minute since, and that is a big level it broke out of right here. Big level it broke out of. And then now it's retesting it. That looks good so far. Now, could it fall below here? Sure, but based on technicals, looks like a good break and retest that could continue. It's worth taking the shot on, you know, just in case. Who knows? I may take a shot on this. Now, it's a gamble. I won't say it's a gamble, but it's a setup of the break and retest. Is it the highest probability? Probably not. But is it worth a shot? Yes. So one more time. Just because something isn't the highest of probability setup doesn't mean it's not worth a shot. So this could be a successful break and retest to where this thing just keeps going from here. You know, so it could, you know, keep going. It could. Let's go look at their growth. GM. So what we're using, so what you guys are seeing me do is go back and forth from fundamental analysis to technical analysis. So the study of price charts is technical analysis. The study of balance sheets is fundamental analysis. So when you see me go here, this is fundamental. So in my opinion, you need both. Now this is GM. These guys are fucking crazy with it. Year-over-year growth. Still another company with year-over-year growth. And I'm up big on this stock, by the way. I told people to buy the dip. Year-over-year growth, very slept on. Quarter-over-quarter, not doing, you know, but still year-over-year growth. And I believe they're done making gas cars, so everybody's heading into the EV sector. So be watchful of battery stocks. Be watchful of all of that, folks. Charging stations, energy, things like that is going to be the future of what to invest in and look out for. Remember that, folks. Battery stocks. So who's supplying the batteries for these EVs? Because batteries got to get interchange, energy, all of that stuff, folks. And now solar. I'm not sure how much solar is going to be good unless we cut down all the trees. Solar isn't that popular in the South because it's too much shade in Georgia. But GM looks good. What else did I say? AMD for puts looks like a break and retest possibly. Tesla, Apple, GM, McDonald's. Cool. And this one, Chewy. I still think this thing is going to keep going up. You guys remember me calling this last Stock Sundays. So if we turn up the volume, who remembers this, folks, when I called Chewy on last Stock Sunday? So I got to start reminding people. It's something that I already kind of profited off of. But Chewy, one of my favorite setups right now. Check that out, folks. I believe they are pet food. Episode 42. We're doing episode 43. That was last episode. So yeah. That was 6 days ago. Know the pet industry. So we have bullish divergence. and we have a pretty much beaten and battered stock. Put a yes if you made money on Chewy. That could put a yes. Who knows? If you made money on Chewy. Huge bullish divergence though. Chewy would be my favorite. Oh, Nike as well for continuation. Nike could be one, but yes, I told people about Chewy, and if you look here, I'll even show my gains. I made 10K again, 5 figures, from something I called on Stock Sundays. Somebody said, yes, you did. All right, here we go. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so y'all made money on Chewy. Check that out. All these people who made money. Yeah, we in there with you. You did. That's right. And I'll show y'all how much I made. Look at all these yeses. I love to see it. I love to see it, folks. Okay, nice, nice. Y'all doing great. Definitely ate on Chewy. Nice. Okay, so let me show y'all what I made. There we go. Check that out, folks. 10,000 on Chewy. 10,000. I can move this thing. I can do whatever. 10,000 on Chewy. So I put my money where my mouth is. Y'all see what's going on? I put my money where my mouth is. 10 racks. And how much did I put in to make this? I put in about 23,000. So for all of you, like, what was your risk management on this? So I had a 100K account. So I risked about 23% of my account. So even if I would have lost everything, I built the account from 35K to 100K. So I can afford to risk 20%, and it paid off. It paid off. So I risked 20%. So even I use risk management, because somebody like, okay, Aristotle, why wouldn't you throw in the house? Because I'm already risking 20% of my account. I had a 100K account. I put in 20%, and we got in at the lows, and we banked on Chewy. So this thing freaking skyrocketed. We're up 86%, and I even called it in the Discord. So here's where I called it. This was last week's stats. This week I did pretty bad. Even though I made 10,000 on Chewy, I took minor losses on Starbucks and PLTR. So PLTR was a failed Head and Shoulder. So I took 2 losses. So this week wasn't my favorite week, but I still, I'm still doing good, trading at 90% overall. I'll show you guys my stats too. This is my stats for March. So yeah, NEE I went crazy in a lot of things. I did over 100. The ones that say 90, they're really over 100%. The guy who made the spreadsheet, I gotta tell him about those. But yeah, Chewy is even up 86%. But this was March stats. This month I'm up a lot on Chewy. But yeah, we went crazy for March. Swings were nasty. Only missed 3 swings out of, like, I don't know. But yeah, this wasn't my favorite week. But I did call Chewy. I called Chewy in the chat for the small account challenge and gave them the rationale. And we used to get in Chewy from back in the day. So I've been playing Chewy since 2021, and I've been making this type of money trading. So this was 2021. So you're not looking at somebody who just now getting into the game. Nah, I've been doing numbers like this. So you got to think, numbers like this is normal to me. Making a 5,000, 10,000 in one day. I've been doing this for a long time, folks. All right. So yeah, if you're interested in getting into the chat and taking my plays, you already know. If you're on IG Live, comment the word trial. All right. If you're on IG Live, and if you're on YouTube Live, click the link in the description. And yes, it comes with a beginner's course. It also comes with a Q&A every week. So every Friday, it comes with a Q&A. So you come here to Honey Drip Classes, and we host a Q&A, weekly Q&A. All right. All right. So, yep. So look, you see that, folks? We host classes every week on a Friday. And we have a small account challenge. We have everything you need. And if you're a beginner, go to read first. Go to read first. As soon as you come into the chat, that's the only thing you need to do. Spend the first day or two coming to read first. At least go through about step 4. If you can get to at least really do step 1. Spend the first day doing step 1. So for everybody who comments trials, only $5 a day. All right. And remember, folks, we're not getting over on you. Whatever you pay us, we're going to triple, double, quadruple, 10 times it. Okay. So this person is probably a trial person. See, look, trial. See that? So he clicked the same thing you guys are doing. He paid $35 and look what he's at now. Is that not a ROI? That's an easy return on investment. This person is up, what is this? A lot, really. 329%. That's dope. This person account is up 28%. So remember that, folks. You will get your ROI. You're basically in the chat free. So don't think whatever you're paying me, you're pretty much in free, because you're going to get a lifetime of information. And yes, losses will happen. Now, granted, we are the most winningest chat pretty much probably in history, to be honest. But I can't say, okay, yeah, we win 100%. But you can go look at these numbers, folks. We win nearly 90, 80%, which is good. These are real people with real results. So think about that. If I can scroll up and show you a different person nearly every minute, what's making you feel like you're different? This person account is up 212%. So many people making money from us. I could do this all day. I could scroll and just show accounts of people we've helped. All right, folks. And you see how people like he's not lying. All right, look, somebody saying no cap. We in the wealth plan. I'm joining now. That's what's up. Somebody like I'm in the Discord. All right. But yes, folks, check it out. Come through. It's only $35. You're basically in free comment trial. Pay the money. The sooner you start, the better. Because think about it. If you start now, for everybody who like, well, when? I'm going to start next month. I'm going to start this and that. I think you should start right now. Somebody like, when should I start investing? The sooner, the better. Because that's the more knowledge. If you keep waiting, if you keep holding off, life is short. If the next COVID-19 hit, how will you pay your bills? So this person, think about it. This person could have got laid off and at least had enough money. If they work a bad job, at least have enough money to survive. So that's what this is about. Will you have enough money to survive the next pandemic hit? This person account is up 910%. So you see how he's saying honey drip? That means honey drip is heat. So you got to ask yourself, folks, what do you want to do with your life? If the world shuts down again, will you even have a skill? This person, think about it. This person is averaging $200 a day. And I'm pretty sure he's doing a live trading. We also have live trading every day. And we also scribe every live trade that we do. You see this? So we scribe every live trade that we do. We have a honey drip scribe. So for the people, you can either follow the text signals for live trading, and that's every morning from about 9:30 to 12 p.m. We scribe every live trade that we do. All right, folks? And then you can look at the games and you can see we do not play, folks. Everybody getting money. This person is up 11 racks. So y'all might want to check us out. We don't play. This is so many testimonials. Look how much money we're printing. Every day we're printing. Look, this person is up 10 racks. 10,000. That's a real account, by the way. This person is up 10,000. This person's up 2,400. The stuff, you got to think, folks, the gains that we get on a daily would be some chats yearly. Like, they would probably flex this every day for the next year. This is normal in my chat. A $10,000 a day. You get what I'm saying? This is something people would be flexing yearly. Like, man, my chat did this. This is something we do daily in Honey Drip. You get what I'm saying? These games are daily. Make sure y'all tap in. It's your boy Aristotle, link in my bio. Remember, you basically in free. We ain't getting over on you. You're getting over on us. You paying us $125 and we getting you $1,900. We getting you $10,000, $2,000 in one day. In one day, folks. Tap in, comment trial, and we'll help you get some money. 81% in one day. These are all different people. So yes, this is for you. And if you're a beginner, we have a beginner's course. Come into the read first. Don't give up. Give me 2 months with you. That's all I ask people. Before you give up, give me 60 days. See if you like it. You can't determine if you like something in one day. So for all of you, like, I'm gonna just come in, check it out for 2 hours and quit. Well, why quit when the end goal is here? That'd be another thing too. What's the point of doing something if you're not gonna do it for real? It's either you want this skill or you don't. But this is something you could teach your kids. What if your kid wants to, play football or take care of themselves in college and you don't want them to have a job? This is a skill you could teach them. So this is also generational wealth. And look, somebody made money off Chewy. Dog food. Yeah, I love it. Oh, Nike. Y'all want to go look at Nike? We can go look at Nike real quick before we get off. Nike. I personally like Nike. It is a great setup. If it fails, it fails, but to me, it's worth the risk. We have a double bottom here after a nice, so we do know that we have a history of bouncing from here. Now, granted, that was an earnings bounce, but still, it kept going. Then it came back to this same level. All right. Yep. So it came back to this same level. So Nike is also oversold while at this same level. So the last time we played an oversold level, the reason why I like Nike, because we did the same thing with BA. We did the same thing with UPS. So with Boeing, we did the same thing. Remember when Boeing came to a level like this and was oversold? See that? And we bought the dip and we made 100% in the chat. Remember that, folks? So if you think I'm lying, Aristotle, if I'm lying, I'm flying. BA, we got in on the small account challenge. And look, I even made about 4,100 on BA. When was this? Right here. Remember we got in this? So this is the same reason I like Nike. See, we got in BA for this same reason. Also, remember we got in UPS. This was the small account challenge. We got in UPS for this same reason. So all I'm doing is playing the same setups. So remember we got in UPS for this same reason right here. We got in UPS right here. We swung it and then we made money. But it was this one we really made the most money off of. It was this level right here when UPS came right here and we made money. So let's go look at that too. I done called UPS so many times. I done made about damn near 50 racks off UPS. So this is a minute ago. UPS. So here we go. Where did I call this shit? It's been a minute. Here we go. So yep, we got in UPS. This was March 4th. I know we got in again. We got in a long time ago. Yeah, we got in UPS like a few times. Look, I'm up 30K on UPS. See that? Look, I said I'm up 30K on UPS. Look, I've been banking on UPS. I made like 17K off that. So yeah, we got in UPS again and again and again. I've been banking on FedEx and UPS all year. And that's all in the chat. I've been calling all of that in the chat. I called this, we got in here, we got in here, and I think we got in again up here. We got in UPS 3 times. I'm 3 for 3 on UPS. All right. So yes, UPS, that's why I like Nike, because it's a similar setup to UPS and BA. So, you know, this could be the one too. You know, it is. If it's not, I would be surprised, because, you know, hey, it can happen, but it's worth the risk. I see you guys next Stock Sundays. Make sure y'all tap in, join the chat. Give me 2 months with you. See if you like trading. Do not give me 2 days. That is BS. I hate when people do that. Oh, I didn't become a millionaire in 2 days. First thing first, come to read first. It's a process, folks. For everybody like, well, you didn't get me rich overnight, but I can get you some money in about 2 months. You get what I'm saying? That's better than real estate. That's better than goddamn crypto. That's better than everything. I can teach you how to get a whole bunch of money really in a month. I really need a month with you. Really 30 days. If you're really serious about this shit, give me 30 days. Follow step 1. Go all the way to step 6. If you can get to step 6, I can guarantee you profitability. For anybody who could come to read first and do all 6 steps, I can almost 90% guarantee that 10% will be discipline and risk management. If you can't conquer those 2, then that's that. But I can 90% guarantee you I could turn anybody profitable by following these 6 steps. Now, the 10% is going to come from whether you use risk management, discipline, patience, things like that. But as far as the information, that's easy for me to teach you. I could teach you all of this. It's that other shit that I can't teach. That I can teach, but you have to do it yourself, which is risk management and discipline. So if you got good discipline in life, you'll be a great trader. Some of you stay disciplined with beating your meat. Well, how about you come watch a chart or 2 every day, right? Some of you disciplined with drinking liquor. You got to roll up. You got to smoke you a blunt, right? So I just chose to be disciplined in other areas in life, all right? Come check me out. I got y'all. It's your boy Aristotle. We out. Oh, and one more time, comment the word trial and link in the description, or I'll pin them in the comments. God bless you guys.